Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Conan Exiles. I've just had some fun times playing around with the admin console. As you can imagine, there's been a whole bunch of updates to the game. The 500 plus fixes haven't yet come through, but there has been a whole bunch of quality of life improvements. And the game has generally gotten better, but it's not without its share of freshly introduced bugs. I've managed to fall through the floor, which we did up at our base. I'll show you what the progress is like just as soon as we get back there. And yeah, so I had to figure out how to actually get myself out without just killing myself. I do have my brother here in chat. Feel free to say hello if you fancy, Greg.
Hello, everyone.
So, right, progress for the base. So, wait, you say that they did roll out the 500 fixes. I thought we had to wait until August for that.
Yeah, we were going to, and then they just launched it anyway. And I guess this is why they were going to hold off.
Yeah, well, that seems fair enough. So previously, I was here in the base. We've got this all nice and finished off. We've got a roof over the top. We've got a little campfire. We've got a stove, which is kind of built into the system. I've got a box here, which we're putting tools in at the moment until I get some weapon racks and stuff up in place. And we have our bed up here as well. So we have started properly moving across to, to have this as our fully fledged base. One thing that...
Sorry, I think I've just woken up a dragon.
You've woken up a dragon, right. Okay, well... Greg is still quite far away. If I bring up the map, he built his base somewhere over here, which is like near Claw Scar something. That thing there looks like little spines coming out of the ground. Very, very cool. We're not going over there. What I want to do is I want to carry on working on our base for the moment, because while we've got like our artisan's table and our dryer and armorer's bench and carpenter's bench and the tannery up here, I don't have any furnaces or blacksmith's benches or any fireball cauldron, but basically any of the stuff that needs metal or stone. And that's what we're going to have down here, but in order to do that, I'm going to need quite a lot of foundations. So today's mostly about showing off a little bit of the area, showing what we've got, and there's going to be a lot of harvesting and building. We did a lot of exploring last episode, so I think it's only fair that this one is the other side of that. Now, in here we do have 128 iron bars, which actually now have ID numbers associated with them. So there's definitely been a patch since I played just yesterday, I think, actually. We'll put these in here for the moment. Although I don't know if we want to make... Let's make 40 iron reinforcements. We're going to go and kill these guys over here, because these guys tend to have steel bars. And seeing as we're using a steel pick for everything at the moment, I just love getting extra free steel bars. Hey, come over here. Archer first, please. No, I said archer first. Fine, I'll kill you both together. Aha! Missed me. Right, that's the archer dead. So you can see status effects on bad guys now. That's a very good development. It's nice knowing when you've sundered something successfully, or when he's bleeding, or, you know, crippled, or all the other status effects that you get. 19 steel bars and 2 thick hides. That's pretty nice. So, yeah, as far as quality of life improvements goes, there has been a few of them. Also, I've noticed that there's not as many problems with harvesting resource nodes. Previously, on the second spawn-in of a resource node, especially with rocks and stuff, you'd be hacking over here and it wouldn't be picking up on it. Whereas they seem to have solved that problem, and that was something that really annoyed me quite a lot. Let me just turn some of my settings down. I had them turned up because I was, well, playing without recording while I was like gathering all my resources and stuff. There we go. That should improve the frame rate for you guys watching at home. Sorry about that. And we can loot in here 6 more steel bars and an iron pick. We're just going to drop. We don't care about that. Everything else we'll hold on to, though. Thick leather, coal, iron bars, ivory. A lot of what I've been doing with this character is just getting everything prepped. You know, building chests, storing stuff nicely, and kind of working out the layout. It was fun building that building up on top. I've enjoyed the way it's come out. Although I think I needed to build it an entire extra foundation wider in each direction. It ended up smaller than I thought it was going to be from my initial plan. But as with anything like that, you just need the patience to gather enough in order to make it the size that you want. Now, Greg, have you had any experience playing with palisades?
Sorry, I can't really hear you over the sound of this giant dragon. I'll just shout in a few minutes.
Still fighting the dragon, that's alright. Just hear the slight panic in his voice as he's working forwards. But I would say we've all been there, but we have actually gone up against an undead dragon, so I do kind of understand, except I ran away. I didn't fight it. I was just like, you know what? This seems like...
I can't tell you this isn't actually a dragon, it's some giant rock tree creature.
Well, if it's not even a dragon, what's the problem?
But it's like as large as the guy that we went to see in the unnamed city.
Oh, right. The triumvirate.
Larger than him, actually.
Dude.
Twice the size.
Twice the size of the triumvirate dude. Okay, wait, are you fighting a frost giant?
Maybe.
Or...
I keep running between his legs, so he keeps missing me.
Is it an ent?
Yes, kind of. But more hunched and less tree-like, more rocks.
So the hunchback of Enter Dame.
Yeah. I've taken a screenshot, so I'll send it to you as soon as I'm done.
Okay, cool. It's good to know that you're successfully getting yourself in trouble. Right, so things that we need to build. We need to build a couple of furnaces and a couple of blacksmithing points. Before we can do that, we need all the foundations, so I need both wood and stone. We could try and do it all in T2, but with the patch, they've changed the requirements for T2 stuff, so it's nowhere near as quick to put together insulated wood. That in itself has hampered my development a little bit.
I'm leaving him. It's going to take me too long.
You would need spare weapons there.
I would need spare weapons, definitely. Doesn't mean I can hit you now. Hello.
Hello. Right, so I was going to ask about palisades, whether you've had any experience with them.
Yes, I have.
Do they actually damage bad guys that come up to them?
Yes, they do.
Cool. Because there's a palisade here at the trapper's cabin, and it did absolutely nothing to me when I walked into it. So I wasn't...
Did you actually rub against it for a
Yeah.
length of time, or did you immediately move away as soon as it said bleeding?
No, it didn't say bleeding at all.
Did it say spikes?
Nope.
Then that's not a real palisade.
Okay. Well, that's good to
There's one
know.
over at my place if you want to run over there. You can rub yourself up against it and see what it does.
Well, I've seen like spiky things before at the Dafari camps, but I didn't think that they were exactly the same, so I didn't want to make any assumptions. Right. Let's take what we have back and put down these foundations, and then we can come back for more. Unfortunately, this area is a lot darker than other areas, so I'm actually tempted. I know this is very strange. I'm tempted to actually make myself a torch so that we can see what's going on at night time. Right, do I want more bricks in there? I suppose we could put some more. Right, that's enough for 10. Let's get another 5. There we go. So that's 11 bricks going to be cooked. That'll take us to 100 in there. That'll be just what we need. Yeah, I want to have multiple ferni and multiple blacksmith's benches in this new area. Probably multiple fireball cauldrons as well, so we can really ramp up the steel and hardened steel production. I haven't yet found anywhere to reliably get brimstone in the area, but that's less of a ran out of stamina. Less of a priority for me compared to just getting everything built. Once we've got stuff built, we can do resource runs out and about.
Yeah, I actually just nipped over to your place earlier today. It seems very cramped when you're walking around inside the building.
The main one upstairs, yeah. That's what I meant with the it needing to be a little bit larger. One of the difficulties of having the triangular style roof pieces is they don't get nearly as much support for as much space as the square ones do.
No, they don't.
So I think that's something that I'll need to address in the future. In fact, let's see if I can get some coal from up here. I must have left some around somewhere. Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. Ah, there's some. Right. 5 coal. You'll be happy to know
Yeah,
I've started using the search function.
Very excellent. I was going to say, have you noticed how they've rebalanced a lot of things this patch?
Not massively so. Like what?
Well, you know how I was just carrying around berry pulp instead of a
Oh, yes.
sealed water skin? That now does far less for my hydration than it used to.
Oh, that's a
It
shame.
expires faster. Basically, it's far less worthwhile. It's closer to a water skin now. In
Okay.
terms of use, so it's not entirely useless, but at the same point, it's not a. You may as well always use this. Instead.
Yeah. Okay, well that kind of makes sense. Right, let's expand this area out. We need a lot more of these. Let's get 8 more foundations going. In fact, I can put this away now. It's starting to get light. But we've actually got a torch for when it gets dark next time.
What else? Oh yes, my top tip. Not top tip. My recent tip. You know your carpenter. You can put him in an artisan's table and get his benefits there as well.
Okay, that's good.
So I've been moving my guy back and forth as I've been making shelves and things.
Yeah, I suspect I'm going to go and pick up my thralls from the old place at some point today, but I don't think it will be during this episode.
Yeah, I've done a couple, but I really want to do more, like my armor person.
Right, I need even more stone. Yeah, I figured if I bring them all across in one go, then it will be a pain, but it will be manageable. Every time I come across to this bridge, that rock falls from up there, and it always makes me think that there's something happening. And it's just the server hasn't cached the assets in a while, so it just makes it happen again. Now, one good thing about this place is there is coal and ironstone nearby, so we've got access to all of those resources. I think the coal's like over there in that corner. But this will do for the moment because that's enough for us to finish off this little batch of foundations. Have you been across since I set up the second hut thing?
Yeah, I saw a strange T-junction at the top of the stairs with left leading to where your bedroom is and right going off into nothingness.
Yeah. Yeah, so the main foyer area with the carpenter and everything else, you've seen that then?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, that's quite nice. I like the layout of that.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing something similar with the... let's get many more of these. With the blacksmithing, forging area, except it's just going to be a little bit more spaced out. Just because each of the things is a bit bigger.
I've learnt 2 emotes recently, and they're just listing themselves as learned unknown emotes, and then I have to go and find them.
So there's bigger problems with this patch. What does your journey say up in the top right-hand corner?
Oh no, that happens every single patch. You can fix that. Find somewhere safe near your bedroll. Remove your bracelet. Your journey will reset to where it's supposed to be.
Oh, brilliant! So the way to fix it is to die.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I mean, if it works, it works. I'm not actually that fussed with it, but even actually bringing up the journey within the character screen, you can't see the bits that you've done.
If you're wondering where I am at the moment, by the way, I'm mooching around a place called the Mounds of the Dead.
That sounds like
The whole brown
Barrows.
expanse to the north, yeah, which is to the northwest of where my base is.
So you're sort of up into the ice, or are you still just shy of the border?
No, the brown bit beneath that. Like, you see where that?
You're adventuring in the
stupid
brown.
large lake. I'm in the centre of that at the moment.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite far.
Yeah. I've just met a guy called Braga, and he's like, "What are you doing over here in this godforsaken part of the land?"
Is he actually friendly?
Yeah.
He's just a bit northern.
I don't know what accent that's supposed to be.
It's a bit northern. Right, over encumbered again. I think there's going to be a fair bit of this this episode while we're getting all the resources gathered. Thankfully, we do gather quite quickly, but not nearly as quickly as my brother, who harvests resources twice as fast.
Oh yeah, that's something I'm good at.
Right, we are getting a little bit hungry, so I think once I've done some wood harvesting here, what we'll do is we'll get building the next batch of foundations. And in fact, do I have any food on me? No, I don't. We'll have... Oh, no, I've got purified flesh. Let's just use one of those. Oh, look, I'm fully watered and fully fed. I love that stuff.
I spend most of my life cold, hungry, and thirsty.
Purified flesh for me is just awesome. I do need to make myself another yog pit so that I can make myself a yog cleaver so I can start getting unblemished human flesh and purifying it.
Man, this place has really been ravaged. I keep finding these huts that have been like just war-torn.
12 more foundations on the way. And one thing I will say about this area is I will never want for branches. Want a sign? We can do that. You want some thatching? We can do that. You want some torches?
Palisades need branches, by
We
the
can
way.
do that.
So, palisades need spikes. Spikes need branches.
Fair enough.
And definitely, if you're making palisades, move your carpenter over, because A, the speed, and B, the reduction in resources required.
Yeah. I'm tempted to make myself a truncheon and that little hut nearby, capture a couple of cooks from there.
Kappa's cabin.
Yeah. Except I need to... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I need to start gathering... So there's so many things to do. I need to start gathering more wood so I can make more shaped wood, so that I can make my larger wheel of pain. Because I've got enough iron reinforcements to do the medium-sized wheel of pain, which will allow me to break 4 thralls at the same time.
Yeah, I have way more iron than I could ever need.
Well, that's good. Right, what do I need now? I need more stone again. Let's go this way for stone. In fact, what am I carrying that I can drop off? Let's drop off the steel bar up here for the moment. Do I want to put it in the tannery or in... No, we'll put it in here. Right. So drop that off. 57 steel bars, 197 iron reinforcements. That's all right. The 80 spare wood that I've got. Let's get that. Making 8 shaped wood. So expensive. I've got quite a good selection of resin. I've got 400, 800, 1016.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to need that much, like, ever. Say, what do you reckon the best place to get blood is?
I feel like you're going to tell me.
No. I've reached somewhere called the Barrow King, and it's telling me I don't have the item I need. And I just looked up online, and it says you just need blood.
Oh, I've got blood. How much blood do you need?
Don't know.
Just like regular blood?
Yeah, regular blood. I've got some back at my base, but
yeah.
I don't want to run all the way back to my base if I can avoid it.
That's the thing. I don't have any here. I've got some back at my other base. Right. Let's put the arrows in here. I learned how to make a new bow as well.
Another source of Hyrcanian.
Yeah, I think so. Let me just check. Yeah, Hyrcanian bow. Not the light one, but the regular one. Takes thick leather and silk and branches. Alright, that is me made significantly lighter. Let's actually just repair my pick before I go and break it on stuff. Yeah, those trappers are really, really handy. Just like, oh, I'm going to do everything with steel now. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, basically, since I went on a couple of resource runs and found some good sources of brimstone. So now I'm everything steel, all steel all the time.
I mean, the kit that I brought across with the idea of it just getting me started here, and then I would lose it. Like, it would break and whatever. And then I got some steel bars, and it's like, well, I may as well make a steel pick then.
I think, but I'm not certain, that you can put things in the crafting table for, like, the blacksmiths and stuff, and repair them from in there, and get a discount based on your person.
Oh, that's interesting.
Not certain. Just something I think I noticed, but haven't needed to repair anything since.
Yeah. I'm just getting some more ironstone so I can at least keep my furnace working while I'm building everything else up.
Back to my base then.
Bambi down the hill there. Quite happily just like nibbling whatever.
There's lots of scary things around here, and two of them just noticed me at the same time. I'm just about to take one out.
Yeah, it's the thing, isn't it? It's like, well, I'd be fine if it was just the one. And then as you hit the other one, you go, oh, bugger. Look at all this ironstone. Now, Greg said that there's potentially some demon caves around here, so we do want to be a little bit cautious just in case, but I think...
like weird bat-bird hybrid things.
I think they're further up that way, so I think we're okay. As long as we don't go too far that direction. I can
describe them if you want. So, you've got that white hole area. Near the bottom left, but up a little, there's like an arrow pointing out.
Oh, the white bit. All right, yeah, that's way on the other side of the aqueduct. Yeah, we're not there. That's fine.
That's where the caves are. Yeah.
And we do have bears and things to worry about in this area, but generally speaking, we're okay.
Oh yeah, I killed a rhino.
Oh, congratulations.
It was a baby rhino. It still gave me rhino hide. I didn't care.
Did the bigger rhinos object?
There weren't any around, actually. Really surprisingly.
That is quite surprising. Alright, well, let's get some wood, seeing as we're on our way back as well.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I think I've just found the entirety of the Nordheimers.
Well, like their capital.
No, the capital has fewer people in than this camp that I just stumbled into.
Did you know the summoning place is considered the Dafari capital?
Yes, it's red on the map.
Okay, so we're up to 500 and something stone. 700 ironstone. I'm going to go through all these trees on the way back as well. May as well get as many foundations as we can going. And hope we don't meet a bear. Because we're not quick at the moment. And all this has taken about the same number of bars as we got out of that camp. And a little bit of extra leather, but seeing as we're getting a ton of bark and we get hide off the people by hitting them, it kind of pays for itself. Alright, starting the roll home. Actually, we'll go to this tree as well because we do need more wood.
Oh crap. Oh no, definitely gonna die. Surrounded by like 15 Cimmerians.
That's a shame.
That's alright. They probably left my body in a place that I can get it, so I can just run over with some blood.
Lure them away and
anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can choose where to respawn, so that's not terrible. Now, there's a couple of other things that we want to do to this place. We want to have a little bridge coming down to the left and then round to a small area there. That's where I'm going to put the Wheel of Pain when it's ready. Let's start placing foundations. Now for these, I don't technically need to do the lower ones, but because we're going to come at least one level further out, I want to make sure that we at least get them in place so that it's nicely balanced. At this level, it won't really matter so much. Just when you think you've done enough, you realise that actually you've got a whole bunch more that you still need to do. Let's get up and have a look at how large it is. It takes a lot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to have at least one more level before we start on the outer edge. And each level takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 3, 8, 27-ish foundations per row. That's a few. Yeah, it's a few.
What are you making out of just regular sandstone?
Just regular sandstone for the moment. I might upgrade it later. But it was effort to do the house to the point where it's done, and it's not even done. Right, off the edge, fastest way down. Right, and all of this ironstone can start cooking up. We are no longer over encumbered. Hooray! And I've got enough wood left over that we can get more shaped wood building. $14 more shaped wood on the way. Right, on the dryer we'll put those 31 bark. Where did I put the other branches? There they are. Let's make some more torches for downstairs. I really like the standing torches at the moment. One... Yeah, just 2... No, we'll do 4. Might need to get some more branches though. And as with the other bits, these are going to go right in the corners. We can move these later, but it's so that we have a bit of visibility on the whole area. Very nice. Right, use another one of those. That doesn't quite refill our water, so let's go get some water. And then I think it's back to harvesting more stone and wood. The highlight of the day today is stone and wood. Seeing as we've got so many more iron bars going, we may as well get all the rest of these going into iron reinforcements. Drink, 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 refill. Okay, is this camp repopulated? It looks like it is. So we may as well get some more steel bars off these guys. They'll never learn.
Yeah, I find it funny that you're collecting steel by murdering guys over and over again, whereas
It's
I'm just
faster.
Yeah, I suppose mine feels more passive in that I just tell a dude to do a thing, and then when I come back later,
I mean,
more steel for me.
Yours is a better use of time when you're not directly there doing stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I'll definitely agree with that. Huh. One of the bodies just vanished. I dislike when that happens.
Yeah, that's one of the things they were supposed to have fixed, but obviously haven't.
I got 7 bars off the other one. This guy's only a cook 1. $12 bars off him. And a flagon. Cool. Let's hit him with a pickaxe. And inside... Ah, I just didn't bother looting the chest before. Well, that was foolish of me. I got rid of the one thing that I didn't want from the chest, and then I just left all the other bits inside. Captain Competence strikes again. Let's take these iron reinforcements up top, actually. Yeah, so I want to make like a little step thing down here and have the wheel of pain just there, but I don't know how large it needs to be yet. So we're holding off on that for the moment. Okay. Iron reinforcements, the rest of them go there. Steel bars are up to 68 steel bars. Thick leather goes out there. So I've got an iron bowl and an iron jug. They're purely decorative, but we can put them down. In fact, yeah, let's put them down now. Chuck that out because we don't want that. I feel like that's going to end up floating. There we go, that's not bad. Now the difficulty of these things is they do get in the way of you trying to use the tannery. If you put your mouse directly over them. Yeah, let's just do that. It's decorative. 33 coal, we'll leave that over here. I wanted to look for more branches. Did I have any in here? No. Well, let's go grab some. Because we've got spare torches, so we may as well turn them into standing torches. This area around here has loads of branches, so it's just a matter of walking around and literally picking them up off the ground. Especially this bit up here, and they respawn so quickly. We only want to turn 2 of them, so we only need 10 in total. That'll do. Let's get rid of those berries. Human flesh we'll hold on to for the moment. And it's back to making foundations. Oh yeah. I will swap that over though. So as it's getting dark, we can pull out that torch and still see what the blazing hell is going on. I do like the progression that they have for experience with regards to stuff that you're crafting. In the sense that if you carry on doing T1 stuff, you can get levels, but it just becomes impractical. And you get a lot more, like exponentially more, the higher tier items that you're working with.
Does that mean if somehow you could already craft a tier 3 thing, you'd probably jump a few levels?
Oh yeah, yeah, I reckon so. But I don't know whether it's the actual crafting of it or the placing of it that gives the experience.
Crafting.
Oh, jeez, is that a bear? Oh no, it's a moose. Oh my word, it made me jump. It went, "Ma!" at me. Which was startling. Let's say startling. I'm not quite going to have enough to finish this line. That's a shame. What was it I'm short of?
Apparently it's not blood.
It is not blood?
Yeah, needed.
Does it just say you don't have the item needed?
Oh, it's probably demon blood.
You know it probably is. It does make a lot more sense. I think I'm going to stop picking up resin. Let's go put the ivory. Oh, actually, no, I've got a thing for, yeah. Stuff from critters and creatures goes in here. Stuff from plants goes in here. And let's put those last seeds in. Those are the only chests that I've got down in this section. Yeah, they are. Everything else is up top. Let's put those arrows in. Yeah, it does feel a bit cramped, but it was supposed to be just a food hall and a bed, really. So bedroom is the right way to describe it. But there is like a nice little parlour outside. I might do a table and chairs or something like that. Thugra's got his own little area as well. He's happy. Right, arrows. That's what I was going to do. I was going to drop them off. And then we need to repair. So let's get the leather. Now if I put this in here. Yeah, you can repair stuff at crafting stations. I just put my steel pick into the armourer's crafting station and I'm repairing it there.
Yes, but I'm curious about whether or not you get a discount if it's in the blacksmiths.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know about that specifically, but certainly what I was doing there worked. Right. So, torch out. We need more wood. More wood and then more stone to make even more foundations. And I think once I've finished gathering enough for the next line, we'll round it off with the triangular ones, as we mentioned. And then it'll probably be time to start dragging stuff across from the old base. There's a lot of migration in this game. So that's the one that we were missing from the previous one. I think it's then 27 more square foundations we need. So it's going to be a goodly amount of stone. Considering the amount it needs for each foundation, I may as well gather up everything I can until the pick breaks before heading back. Let's put the torch away now. It is light enough that we don't need to burn it down. Torch only lasts about half a night. Half a torch lasts for a night, so you only get 2 nights worth out of a torch.
Nah, you can get much more. You want to put a durability upgrade on it.
Oh, that'd be interesting. But then doesn't it cost like
last half
iron?
hour.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but you're then just repairing it forever, and it's not like you're short on materials, is it?
Yeah, I hadn't actually thought what might be needed to repair it. Let's have a look.
Coal only.
Oh yeah, only coal. Oh, that's not too bad. Right, now there was a wolf up the top. We don't want to engage him because we're overburdened. And here he comes. He's coming at us anyway. All right.
By the way, if you're curious, this land to the west is basically the land of ultra murder.
Good to know.
I'm not going to spoil what the normal average mob is around here, but yeah, you'll enjoy finding that when you come here yourself.
This wolf is kicking my ass.
If a wolf is kicking your ass, then don't come to the land of ultra murder.
Mostly because I'm overburdened. There we go. Got him. So I couldn't get away properly. He has been taken care of. And I will regenerate with the flesh that he has left behind. And like the human flesh that I'm holding on to anyway. Incredibly inconvenient though. Right, let's keep that regeneration going, because if we do face another one, we want to at least be at full health. But yeah, they have fixed a lot with this this patch.
Things that I like that have changed this patch. You can now see the bleed, sunder, etc. effect on things that you inflict it on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned that at the start of the episode. It's very handy. I didn't actually realise that working with the spear inflicts cripple.
Yeah. Only that final hit.
Yeah, but because it inflicts bleed, you only see the bleed colour.
But surely you would have noticed when I hit you with the spear before.
I've never made assumptions. Because sometimes if you hit someone in the ankle with something, it will cripple them as well.
Fair enough.
I'm going to be bringing back like 900 stone this time. Which I know is nothing for you who gathers like entire mountains with a single pickaxe. Oh god.
Also, I think you're bringing it home rather than just living in an area with that much stone.
Right, we can get away from these. But we need to go off the edge to do that. And we're safe. Well, that was a fun escape. 2 wolves decided to jump me. I was like, well, 1 wolf might be able to manage. 2, nope. No way.
Alright, made it back to my base. I'm going to be heading past your base up to those bat demon caves soon.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm just heading back to my base now to finish building this set of foundations, I think. It does not look nearly big enough from here. Another row and then the triangle outer will make a big difference to have it. Oh god no, Elk King. Oh no, that's not Elk King, that's just a regular elk. He just got a bit angry at me. Oh no, he's still angry at me, okay. Well, I can take him. Elk dead. Bones! Hooray! I do need bones.
I've got some bones you can have.
If it, yeah, if I'm going to build my new pit of Yogg, then I'm going to need bones. So I've started hitting corpses with pickaxes again. Right, let's get this one in, and then we'll make as many as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's not going to be enough, but we'll make a good amount of progress on this. But nevertheless, I've been going for quite a while, so I think that's probably a good point to finish this episode. It has been a bit of a buildy, explory around this area, quite restricted in what we've been doing, but I do hope it's been enjoyable nevertheless. If you are liking these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told both when we go live on Monday evenings, and also when episodes go live in the future. Either way, see you next time for another episode of Conan Exiles. See you soon.